Hey guys, I'm also gonna make a part two, I think, of the reasons why. I might even have other parts even later on, but something that I completely forgot to mention, and this is probably the huge reason for me, as why I also decided to move out of California. And this has probably been it's been a huge reason for me because it's just been crazy. And I think people they hear about it but they don't necessarily understand it. And I think I kind of touched base saying that driving is a little odd in California, but I wanted to expand on that. um, so like I mentioned that little issue that I had when I was driving, but really expanding more on it, about how people are not really abiding to the rules of the road, could care less. All they care about is getting themselves to one place or another, or even trying to start something with other people, trying to get money. And times are tough right now, especially in California. There's tons of people that are losing lots of money from taxes, crazy taxes, which taxes are put in place because of poor driving, and the response that California's had is add more taxes to it, and it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, my one of the things I wanted to mention was when I was driving to move into Oregon, and when I was driving to Oregon, and then I moved, and then I drove back to California. Um, I noticed something that was really quite shocking, and it was so noticeable. So in California, I've had about two or three semi trucks cut me off. Obviously, there's been other people that I have cut me off or zoomed up to try to get ahead of somebody and speeding. And just like even when cops are right there, like the cops are right there, a guy is speeding over about 85, 90 miles per hour, I would guess. I don't know. I don't have an odometer. I know I'm going about the speed limit. And yeah, these people are just zooming by and they're just weaving in and out. And that was something I was also just tired of. Um, because, I mean, that's just crazy. And with the semi trucks, I've actually been ran off the road. Um, One time I was so ran off the road, like the truck, semi truck I was right next to. There was no way I could get out of the way because the truck is right next to me and just starts turning. I don't think that they even had a blinker or anything, just turned and ran me off the road. I grazed the rail guard. This was down in Stockton. It's just absolutely crazy. And like even with like I said, there were two times that semi trucks basically nearly ran somebody off the road. One of the things that I think is interesting is people are putting up on YouTube saying that they're being told to, cut through the middle line to not let other cars in. And I think that's pretty odd as to why they're being told to do that. I don't think that's safe. It doesn't help drivers. It doesn't even help, like, it's like even boxing some of the other semi trucks out. And they're saying that the purpose of that is to help other semi trucks to get by. It doesn't make any sense. So that's the other reason. And I'll be honest, kind of got like some PTSD when going around semi trucks, especially now because of the past experiences I've had. Um, and if you call and stuff like that, they don't do anything. They have those numbers on the back of the semi trucks. I've actually tried calling once, and you don't get anybody really on the other line. You get like a an answering machine, and that's really it. You're just talking to a robot, pretty much. So it's just it doesn't make any sense. Um, and I don't know. I get the feeling that California in general is just letting that go by, because you do see highway patrolmen, but they're doing this even in front of them, and they just don't even care. And I think they're doing that because they just need so many semi trucks to be driving that there's not enough people that are driving semi trucks. I know there's a need for semi trucks, so they just let them go by and do that. And it really is a endangerment for other drivers, and the fact that they let them do that and have no repercussions, so it tells them it's okay. So they say it's okay. And I don't blame them for saying that it's okay. They're trying to do their job, and they're trying to get from point A to point B in a certain amount of time. But that's at the expense of us, the expense of regular Californians trying to drive. So highways are just not exactly the same as it used to be, or held to the standard that it used to be. So that was the other reason why, and I just wanted to mention that as well. Um, it really, I mean, for me, it's affected my driving because it causes quite fear in my driving, and yeah, it doesn't make me feel safe when I'm driving. So that was another reason why I chose to leave California. And it's the cost of gas and everything. It's crazy. Like it's really expensive to buy gas in California. So it um doesn't make California feel safe on the roads either. And the other thing is there's a lot of road rage. A lot of road rage. And you don't know this day and age if somebody's going to pull out a pepper spray or somebody's going to pull out a gun for whatever reason they don't like you. It might be a valid reason that you were driving like an idiot, or it might be just the reason that you're right there and they don't like you. So that was the other reason why. I just wanted to mention that as well. So yeah.